I think there's a natural jealousy and dislike that they have had toward Robyn. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Please hit the subscribe button and give this episode a thumbs up. Janelle Brown from Sister Wives is enjoying her freedom after leaving Kody Brown and now has big dreams for the future. She married Kody in 1993 and became Mary Brown's sister wife a year later. Christine Brown joined the Brown family as Kody's third wife. Janelle and Kody had 6 children and had a strong relationship. However, things changed when Robyn Brown became Kody's 4th wife. Kody's obsession with his youngest wife, Robyn, created tension within the family. Eventually, Christine chose to leave the polygamous family, which encouraged Janelle to reconsider her troubled relationship with Kody. Shortly after parting ways with Kody, Christine met her soulmate David Woolley, and the new couple tied the can in October 2023. Mary also ended her relationship with Kody in January 2023 and has since entered the dating scene. She is actively using dating apps and is looking for someone who shares her zest for life. Janelle has decided not to pursue dating at this time, in contrast to Christine and Mary. She appears content with her roles as a mother and a businesswoman and has no immediate plans to remarry. However, Janelle knows she doesn't want to be with Kody. Making a home in North Carolina is Janelle's main priority. Janelle is establishing her roots in North Carolina, just like her other sister wives. Janelle always remained faithful to her plural family. She cared for Mary, Christine, and Robyn's children as she did her own. She contributed her hard-earned money to a family fund accessible to all. However, in recent years, Janelle realized her devotion to the Brown family was taken for granted. She is now prepared to enter a legal battle with Kody to receive her fair share of K-Pass property. Despite this betrayal, Janelle remains committed to achieving her dream of a happy family. Janelle relocated from Flagstaff, Arizona to North Carolina to be closer to her children and grandchildren, leaving Kody and Robyn behind after the loss of her adult son Garrison Brown. She has made it her top priority to always be near her children. Janelle recently posted a video regarding her new business tea farm in Chappaquiddy, North Carolina, stating, "Finally putting down some permanent roots." Janelle has thrilled her kids can join her in running errands. She wants Christine to get a second house in North Carolina because she is so happy with her move. Janelle is free to do what she wants without anyone's input. Janelle has the ability to chart her own course. Janelle has an independent and free-spirited personality, which is one of the main reasons she opted to be a sister wife. However, she felt controlled by Kody on several occasions, and their strong bond eventually became tumultuous. Kody often made financial decisions without consulting Janelle and suggested she should be more submissive and obedient like Robyn. Now that Janelle is no longer bound by spiritual marriage to Kody, she is free to pursue her dreams without interference. For the first time in many years, she can follow her path, guided by her intelligence. Part of Janelle's detox is focusing on her freedom. Janelle desires freedom from anything that's holding her back. After Kody, all 3 sister wives decided to pursue different paths. Christine wants to cherish the romance she missed, while with Kody, Mary wants to date a man who will love her unconditionally. Janelle is trying to cleanse herself of the past. In a post shared at the beginning of 2025, Janelle said, "Making space for greater peace and clarity by detoxing my life emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually." She clarified that this detox doesn't mean deprivation, but freedom. Janelle added, "Freedom from things that weigh me down so I can make room for the things that truly matter." Janelle is taking her 2025 detox goals very seriously and has started implementing changes to detox mentally. She posted a picture from her trip to Florida and talked about how she reduced her screen time in the morning because it was causing her to have a scrambled brain with too many tabs open. Janelle ditched the habit of reaching for her phone first thing in the morning, replacing it with morning in prayer and meditation, reading and writing. Considering her need for freedom, it appears the sister Wiv star may have felt restrained in her marriage to Kody. The December 8th episode of Sister Wives opens with Mary Brown catching up with her friends Andrea and Hillary at Lock Hill in Sandy, Utah. Both women come from polygamous backgrounds, giving them unique insight into Mary's journey post divorce from Kody Brown. Mary Brown reflects on life after divorce. Episode of Sister Wives opens with Mary Brown meeting her friends Andrea and Hillary at Lale and Sandy, Utah. Both women have experienced growing up in polygamous families, making them familiar with Mary's past lifestyle and struggles. The gathering happens months after Mary permanently relocated from Arizona to Utah, settling near Liz's heritage in her family-owned bed and breakfast, reflecting on her divorce from Kody. The conversation quickly turns to Mary's recent split from Kody after 33 years of plural marriage. Andrea wastes no time cutting to the chase, asking, "So have you fed any men?" Mary laughs, but admits dating has been slow, saying things are not going. "But thanks for asking." Mary recalls Kody's past comments about why he believed their marriage lasted as long as it did. He always said the only reason why we lasted as long as we did was because of plural marriage. She shares, in other words, he didn't have to be around me as much. She confesses she still finds Kody's reasoning hard to grasp. It doesn't make sense, she says. There's a lot that doesn't make sense, but I just go with it. The double standard among the issues Mary still reflects on is Kody's reaction when she brought up the idea of her dating someone else. She recounts a conversation from their 20th wedding anniversary when she asked Kody, "How would you feel, Kody, if I was dating somebody else? Wouldn't you have these emotions of like jealousy or something?" Kody's frank response, "That's just vulgar." Mary finds the hypocrisy apparent. The idea of me dating somebody else is vulgar, she says, but it's not vulgar for him to do it. She admits Kody often made her feel like her emotions were invalid. Even in that moment at that anniversary, Kody was making me feel like I was wrong for having the emotions of jealousy. She reflects, but that's a normal human emotion, and it's okay to feel that despite still processing certain events. Mary is determined to move forward. She acknowledges that she gave Kody many chances to fix their relationship, but now she's ready to let go for good. It was a good time with him, it was, she says. And now we're done looking toward the future, she declares. I feel so much like I'm moving forward. Eventually, I'm going to find a guy. And then who knows what after that? Who knows what will happen? Her friends offer words of encouragement, hoping she'll embrace the next chapter without lingering on the past. I think that there's a way that Kody and I could have figured out our relationship and our marriage, Mary says in a confessional, revealing her complex emotions. Confronting old beliefs, though Mary seems optimistic, certain memories still linger. She goes back to the conversation at the anniversary dinner when Kody said he was disgusted by her having more than one partner. The vulgarity of the idea of you with two husbands or another lover sickens me. Kody had told her. Mary admits that his harsh comment made her feel like her emotions were invalid. She adds that jealousy is a normal human emotion, saying that it made her feel wrong about feeling it. She also reflects on how the religious beliefs they once followed encouraged self-sacrifice. That's one of the big things that is taught. She explains you have to suffer in order to get to heaven. And I don't believe that, though Mary is still coming to terms with her past. She appears ready to embrace a new, independent future, one where she finally puts herself first. Christine Brown's wedding dress hunt takes a hilarious turn Christine Brown's search for the perfect wedding gown becomes a family affair with her daughters Michael Tay and Aspen along with David Woolley's daughter Kate offering opinions. Sometimes too honest when Christine models a lacy dress with an awkwardly placed design, Michael T. bluntly comments, "Your vagina looks really nice a stun." Christine asks, "It looks like a vagina dress," prompting uncontrollable laughter. From the group Aspen adds, "I think David can find it," without that sparking more teasing Christine, mortified but laughing. Declares he's fine and decides to try on something less revealing. The moment lightens the emotional significance of the dress shopping experience. Christine recalls how during her wedding to Kody in 1994 her mother made her wedding dress but couldn't attend the ceremony due to church rules. "This time I want my mom and my kids to be there," Christine says, tearing up. It's so special. She ultimately chooses a stunning beaded gown with a deep V neckline for her October 2023 her second wedding is everything her first was not. Robyn Brown faces faith shifts with her daughters, while Christine celebrates her fresh start. Robyn Brown grapples with her daughters Aurora and Brianna, questioning their faith. In a heart-to-heart, the girls revealed they're considering joining a new church outside the Apostolic United Brethren AWU, the fundamentalist Mormon group the family was once deeply involved with. Kody has really intense feelings about our church, Robyn admits, noting that her husband has distanced himself from the religion while she remains committed. Aurora shares, "I wanted to have a community. I took a Buddhism class last semester, and it made me think more about spirituality." Brianna adds that she wants to date someone with similar beliefs and life goals. Robyn, however, has concerns. "I want them to focus on their spiritual journey more than anything," she tells the cameras, adding dating shouldn't be the main reason you go to church. Kody Brown admits his religious withdrawal. Kody also acknowledges his departure from the church, admitting he has become disillusioned amid his divorces from Mary Christine and Janelle Brown. "I've kind of withdrawn from the church that Robyn grew up in," he shares, adding that Robyn has been really frustrated by this shift. His withdrawal leaves Robyn navigating her faith largely alone, making her daughter's exploration of other churches particularly hard for her to accept. A new chapter for Aurora and Brianna. Since the episode filmed over 2 years ago, Aurora and Brianna have found a spiritual home at Urban Hope Church, a Pentecostal congregation in Flagstaff, Arizona. The church's website emphasizes a welcoming community, stating, "Our mission is to love like Jesus, equip the believer, and multiply God's kingdom." Brianna has even gotten involved in the church's youth programs, with an Instagram post showing her playing guitar at a church event. Despite Robyn's initial hesitation, it seems her daughters have found the spiritual connection they were searching for, albeit outside of the faith. Looking forward, as the episode wraps up, the Browns' individual journeys continue to unfold. Mary is cautiously optimistic about her future. Christine is embracing her new life with David, and Robyn faces the evolving dynamics within her family. Meanwhile, Kody seems stuck, struggling to reconcile his shifting beliefs while clinging to the past as sister-wise barrels toward more drama. One thing is certain, change is inevitable, even in a family built on plural traditions. Leaving behind the limitations of her previous marriage, Janelle Brown has embraced a new chapter in her life and an infinitely promised future after spending decades in a plural union that ultimately left her feeling undervalued. She has now reclaimed her independence and is determined to build the life she always envisioned, no longer tethered to the rules and expectations that once governed her daily existence. She has set out to establish a home where she can thrive, surrounded by the people who matter most, her children and grandchildren. For years, Janelle played a pivotal role within her shared families Dana's a pillar of strength and support. She was devoted to maintaining unity, nurturing bonds, and ensuring that everyone felt cared for despite her unwavering commitment she often found herself at odds with the shifting dynamics that emerged over time when her former partner developed a stronger attachment to one of his wives. Prioritizing that relationship above all others, she began to see the imbalance. More clearly, this realization planted the seed of doubt, leading her to question whether she truly belonged in that environment. Witnessing others in the family make bold moves for their own happiness was a turning point for Janelle when one of her closest confidants within the family made the decision to walk away from the shared marriage. It served as a catalyst for her own introspection. While some chose to seek new romantic partnerships, she opted to focus entirely on herself. Unlike others who ventured into the dating scene with enthusiasm, she found solace in personal growth, career aspirations, and a newfound sense of autonomy. Establishing a new home and a fresh start, determined to create a sanctuary that reflected her values and priorities, Janelle set her sights on a place where she could truly flourish. She chose to leave behind the town where her former life had unfolded, relocating to a place that offered both peace and purpose. The decision was not made lightly, but it was fueled by a deep desire to be closer to her children, especially in the wake of profound personal loss. Her move symbolized more than just a change of scenery. It was an affirmation of her commitment to rebuilding her life on her own terms as she settled into her new surroundings. Janelle that combined her love for nature with her entrepreneurial spirit. Establishing a farm became more than just a business. It was a passion project that allowed her to cultivate something meaningful. The property she chose as her foundation was more than just land. It was a representation of her fresh start, a space where she could invest in herself and her future. Sharing glimpses of this journey, she expressed how rewarding it was to finally put down roots in a place that felt like home. The decision to move also brought her closer to family members who had always been a source of joy and support. Being in their presence, sharing everyday moments, and watching her loved ones grow provided her with a renewed sense of purpose. The realization wasn't just about geographical distance. It was about bridging emotional gaps and strengthening connections that truly mattered. Breaking free from past restrictions throughout her years in a shared marriage, Janelle often felt confined by expectations that didn't align with her true self. Though she valued companionship, she struggled with the feeling that her voice was often overshadowed. There were moments when financial decisions were made without her input, and she was frequently encouraged to conform to a role that didn't sit well with her independent nature. Over time, these restraints began to take a toll, leaving her wishing for a life where she could fully embrace her personality. Now free from those limitations, she has rediscovered her inner strength and confidence. No longer needing approval for her choices, she can make decisions that accord with her personal aims and aspirations. The newfound independence has encouraged her to explore chances that she previously put on hold, whether it's traveling, following creative pursuits, or simply enjoying quiet moments of introspection. A journey of self-discovery. Rather than rushing into a new relationship, Janelle has chosen to embark on a journey of self-discovery. She understands that true fulfillment doesn't come from external validation, but from within. As part of this transformative process, she has committed to nurturing her well-being in every aspect, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. She has embraced practices that promote balance and clarity, ensuring that she approaches each day with a sense of purpose. One of the most significant changes she has made is shifting her mindset toward intentional living. She has made a conscious effort to eliminate distractions that once consumed her time and energy, choosing instead to focus on meaningful experiences. A pivotal moment in this journey was when she decided to alter her daily habits. Recognizing the impact that certain routines had on her state of mind, she took deliberate steps to restructure her mornings instead of immediately reaching for her phone and being bombarded with information. She now begins her day with quiet reflection, engaging in activities that nourish her soul through meditation, reading, and writing. She has created a space where she can start each morning with clarity and positivity. This shift has had a profound impact, allowing her to feel more present and grounded. She has also prioritized physical wellness, ensuring that she maintains a lifestyle that supports her overall health. From mindful eating to remaining active, she has made choices that reinforce her commitment to self-care, embracing a future filled with possibilities. Janelle's transformation is not just about leaving the past behind, it's about embracing the limitless possibilities that lie ahead. She has reached a point where she no longer feels defined by her past relationships, but instead sees herself as the architect of her own future. The strength she has gained from this journey has inspired those around her, showing that it is never too late to reclaim one's happiness. She has become a symbol of resilience, demonstrating that true fulfillment comes from within. While others may focus on finding new romantic connections, she has found peace and self-sufficiency, proving that love for oneself is just as powerful as love from another. As she continues to carve out this new path, she remains open to whatever the future may bring. She is aware that she is in charge of her own fate, whether that means growing her company, exploring new locations, or just spending time with her family on a daily basis. Janelle's story serves as a reminder that personal growth is a lifelong journey. She has shown that breaking free from limitations can lead to a life filled with newfound purpose and joy. And as she moves forward, she does so with confidence, knowing that the best chapters of her story are yet to come. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Get more updates daily. See you soon.